Good morning, Rocketeers. Today we're going to read another book, and this book is going to be about an animal. And I'll give you a quick hint as to what that animal will be. Sharks! We're going to read a book all about sharks. And just like yesterday, I have a digital book, so I'm going to pull it up for us right now. There we go. Okay, great. So here's our book, Sharks, and the author is Kira Freed, and it's illustrated by Send Hill. Let's take a minute and browse through it, and you decide if it's a fiction book or a nonfiction book. What do you guys think? Fiction or nonfiction? Tell someone next to you what you think. Rosie, I think this is a nonfiction book. I think that because I saw some of our text features like table of contents, headings, real pictures, and bold words. What do you guys think? Yeah, it is a nonfiction book, and it's going to teach us all about sharks. So let's get going. Here's that cover page. And here we have our table of contents. What's really cool about a nonfiction book is you can skip around to sections that you want to learn about. That's why you have a table of contents. But for today, we're going to read it in order. Introduction. Sharks have lived in the ocean since before dinosaurs walked on Earth. Hundreds of kinds of sharks can be found all over the world. And this right here is a picture of a blue shark. Sharks are fish, but their skeletons are made of cartilage instead of bones. Cartilage is what gives human ears their shape. Unlike most fish, sharks have rough skin. Right here, I can see this word cartilage is bold, which means that if I wanted to look up what it means, I can go to the end of the book and look in the glossary to find out what it means. But we're going to keep going. Oh, sorry. Here's our caption for this picture. Rays are close relatives of sharks. Sharks have a good sense of smell. They also see well in the dark. Sharks can sense other animals moving in the water. This is a mako shark. Description. This is the heading for the next section. Does anyone remember what that word means? Description? We had a section about it in our animal books that we were making. That's right. A description means to describe or tell about something. So now that we know what the word description means, what do we think the author is going to tell us about in this section? Go ahead and tell your brother, sister, mom, dad, grandma, whoever's watching this video for you, what do you think the author is going to tell us about in this section? Go. Cupcake, I think the author is going to tell us about what sharks look like. And I think they're going to use a lot of adjectives to describe what they look like. Let's see if we're right. Sharks come in many sizes. Some sharks are only a few inches long. The huge whale shark is the largest fish in the world. And up here, they've got a picture just to show you the different sizes of sharks. The whale shark is the biggest one. Look at this teeny tiny pale cat shark. It's so small. And here's the most famous one, the great white. And they have this person here just to show you how much bigger sharks are than people. Many sharks are dark on the top and light on the bottom. This shading makes it harder for other animals to see them. Kind of like a camouflage. Shading helps sharks sneak up on other animals. Sharks swim by swinging their tails from side to side. Fins help sharks steer, turn, and keep their balance. And in this diagram, the author is pointing out where all those parts of the shark are. So here's the tail, and all these are fins. Look at how many fins this shark has. And I see a new heading. This heading is eating. Go ahead and tell someone, what will the author teach us about in this section? Go. You guys, I think the author is going to teach us about what sharks eat, because that's what the title of this heading is. Most sharks have many rows of teeth. When one tooth breaks off, another one moves up to take its place. And I really like how the author has included these fun facts in caption boxes. Do you know? A shark may wear out and regrow 1,000 teeth during its lifetime. Whoa, that's a lot of teeth, you guys. And this picture is a lemon shark. There are so many kinds of sharks. I've never even heard of a lemon shark before. Most sharks eat fish. Large sharks eat sea lions, dolphins, and other sharks. Some sharks eat shellfish. These sharks have flat teeth for crushing shells. Here's another caption fun fact. Do you know a great white shark can swallow a whole seal in one gulp? There's the great white. The huge whale shark has tiny teeth, but doesn't use them when eating. It swallows very small ocean plants and animals that float near the ocean's surface. This caption says, whale sharks are the biggest fish alive today. I also remember learning from Kiva and Daniel, who were doing reports on whale sharks, that whale sharks are filter feeders. So what that means is they just open their mouth and swim with their mouth open, and the plants and animals will go in and the water will stay out, which is really cool. Shark attacks. Many people are afraid of sharks, but most sharks do not attack humans. Great white sharks are one of the few kinds of sharks that are dangerous to people. Let's read this caption. White-tip reef sharks are normally not dangerous to humans. We just learned something really interesting. How did what we just learned change what we thought about sharks? For me, I was always afraid of sharks because I thought sharks attack people. But after reading this, I've learned that sharks don't really do that. Only a few sharks are really dangerous to people, and even great white sharks, I know, they don't want to attack humans. They do it by accident because they think that they're a seal or another animal. So now that I've learned this, I know that I don't have to be as afraid of sharks as that we see scary sharks on TV and movies and stuff like that, which is a really cool thing to learn. Shark hunting. People hunt sharks for their skin, oil, and teeth. Many people eat shark meat, and shark fins are used to make soup. Shark fishing boats. Many kinds of sharks are now in danger of being completely killed off. Sharks are an important part of the balance of life in the world's oceans. They have as much right to live as any other animal. And this picture is the gray reef shark. And at the end of the book, here we have that glossary where we can look up those bold words and what they meant. Like I said, way long ago when we found that word cartilage, here it is again, and it tells us what cartilage means. And this N means that it's a noun, so it's a thing. Cartilage is an elastic tissue that makes up the skeletons of sharks and rays. What's really cool about this glossary is it also tells you the page number where you can find where in the book they talked about that. So if I wanted to read it again, I could go back to page 5. This concludes our book for the day. I hope you learned something new about sharks. And in the comment section below, please tell me one new thing you learned about sharks today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.